What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Spawn Point Podcast.
Yeah.
Doing it again. Jason and Cam, back with you. Cam's dying. In case you guys wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally. I mean, we're all kind of dying every day.
We are.
Bit, but
one step closer to the grave every day.
Every day. But Cam's feeling a little rough today, so we're gonna do our best. Ooh, yeah, that sounds great.
No, we'll be all right, bro. All right. I recorded that COD video yesterday just to test it. Yeah. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
You just have to deal with it. Sounding like it hurts all day.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, how's home life been treating you?
Oh, just fucking awesome, dude. I literally left the house one day this week to go to the union meeting on Thursday, and then I leave, go to the meeting, come back sick as fuck right after I get back. So,
I was gonna say, because we were talking the other day, and you're like, "How the fuck do I get sick if I don't leave?" And I'm like, "I don't know. You got fucking COVID coming through the internet or something on you?" Or
yeah, what's fucking Cole Zicky's giving me COVID through the internet.
Through Discord. Watch out, guys.
Yeah, no shit. Coming for you. It's been crazy. What about you, man? How was your week?
Dude, with the 4th of July being, a holiday on Saturday. So at our work, it's weird. Our work week start on Saturday.
Bullshit. It's fucking crime against humanity that they start on Saturday. It's so fucked up.
It's terrible. I hate it so much. But because Saturday was a holiday, that's like the start of our work week. So basically, everyone got forced in on their days off this week. Which is fine. But and obviously I've been there over 10 years, and I've had, plenty of 6-day work weeks. But something about this one just felt so goddamn long. Yeah. It was Wednesday, and I was like, it's got to be Friday, right? I was like, no.
Yep.
So it's just been a long week. So I mean, and honestly, I would get home and just be exhausted. And so I mean, to be upfront, not a ton of gaming done this week. I mean, I squeezed a little bit in here and there, so I got stuff to talk about. But yeah, just I don't know. Just
God damn it, Jason. Spawn Point Podcast should be your number one priority right now. Come on, man. We make all this money.
I would love it to be. I know, right?
So come on, man.
Easily quit.
You could easily retire and just make money from the podcast and live for the rest of your life because we're so successful. We're just
raking it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Dude, it's been nuts. Not really.
I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, so I heard, of course, I go to the union meeting and hear everything. So one of the managers had a mini stroke. The postmaster, our station manager had a stroke. And then the other supervisor got something happened to him. Something happened to Rod too. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. He wasn't there all week. He was there yesterday for the first time. But yeah, it's been, so on top of it being a crazy week, we've had like half of our managerial staff, which, I mean, it was fine. I don't think they do a whole lot anyway. So
No. That's the one thing I will say. If your letter carrier in your city, it is not their fucking fault. It is a managerial issue. There's way too many managers at these stations that do fucking fuck all nothing. Anyways, this is not the forum for that.
For what it seems, yeah. I think we could probably manage just fine by ourselves.
Yeah, we get all the brunt of it, but it's not really our fault. Anyway.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
That's unrelated. We had a short explode on Instagram Reels this week. So as far as shouting out everybody, it ain't happening this week. There's too many. So thank you guys all for supporting us. That Instagram Reel hit like 16,000 views, which is pretty much semi-viral for our little show. So we'll take it. So thank you guys for all the support. Sure. And I got some big Spawn Point news to break. We are looking and working with a graphic designer. So potentially assets will be replaced and I will not have to hear about it any longer. So we'll see.
We have heard the feedback.
Yes. Well, yeah. And I'm finally doing something about it, and I got to come out of pocket. So thanks, fuck asses, because
Nah,
I didn't want to do this right
we
now.
we have to come out of
Yeah,
pocket. This isn't all on you.
bullshit, nonetheless. Anyway, so we're looking into that. We might have new asset packages, new logo, stuff like that rolling out. So it'll look a little better for you guys.
A legit graphic designer. I mean, he's been
Yes.
doing it for, oh god, many years. Actually, he's a friend of mine, and we actually both went to school for graphic design. That's what I was starting to go for, and then I got scared because it just seemed like the more I read into it, I'm like,
Dude.
graphic design work is just gonna fall off,
Yeah.
and I bailed, and he stuck with it. Now he has his own graphic design company, so
Yeah. It'll be fun. I'm
good for him.
excited. Yeah, he's got great art.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what he mocks
yeah,
up for us. It'll be cool.
yep.
It'll be cool. A little nervous about the price, but I mean,
I
he's
think
what
it'll
he
be
niche.
okay,
I think it'll be all
and
right too.
yeah, with him, with me knowing him, I mean, I've known him since grade school, so I think, I can be like, nope, dial it
Yeah.
back a little bit."
So, anyways, yes, we're trying to adjust for you guys. So just bear with us. We heard the feedback
Yeah,
many, many,
yep.
many, 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 many times. Anyways, so
It's
that's
like the
pretty
only
cool.
negative feedback we've gotten.
It is, but listen, I want it to be smooth for people. You know what I'm saying?
So do I.
I don't want any friction. And if that's a friction
Nope.
point, we'll try to take care of it. Anyway,
Yep, we'll try to fix it.
housekeeping, follow us on everything. Dude, I'm dying over here. You know the fucking drill. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. We're there.
We're on everything.
We're on everything. The podcast is there. YouTube's the main platform. Make sure you subscribe there. Um, yada yada. Dude, I suck today. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
Um,
it's fine. I'll try to step up a little bit
um,
here.
so, anyways, uh, let's just fucking
Just
go.
yeah,
Let's just
just reach
go.
out. We
Yeah.
got an email address, spawnpointnetwork@outlook.com.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we can well, any questions, concerns, anything like that, you can reach us on there. You can reach us on our comments. We check our comments on all of our social media,
Yes.
platforms and stuff. So yeah,
Yep.
definitely. And we've like Cam said that we had one short that really kind of took off, had a lot of comments, likes, and stuff, and
Yeah. It's a
we
good
love
short.
it. I mean, that's what we're trying to do is grow the damn thing.
That's
So
right. It's hard.
yep,
It's hard out
yep.
here for a
It is
little
hard out
channel.
here for a
YouTube,
small
you
channel.
know, it seems so easy when you look at it from the outside, but you have
Yeah.
no fucking idea how much goes into it. Like in the background, it's a lot of work.
It's
So
so I really have noticed that recently, like some of these smaller channels that I do watch and stuff, and you watch them and you're like, oh, dude, he just got in front of a camera and just talk a little bit, and it's there's so much more to it
yeah.
that goes behind the scenes and stuff to put a good video out, and
Hmm.
yeah, so yeah, but we
Anyways,
appreciate everything.
yes, we do. Thank you
Oh,
guys.
before we get like into the games,
Yeah.
I wanted to say something real quick. So we're getting my oldest daughter has got her apartment
Mm-hmm.
ready. So she's kind of starting to be like, okay, these are the things I need. We got stuff down there already, but we have like a storage area underneath our staircase.
Hmm.
We have like 6 TVs in there. So
Oh shit.
any, anytime we get a new TV, we just tuck the old one underneath the stairs. And she's like, "I want a TV for our front room." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah." So her and I were kind of digging through there last night, found her a pretty decent uh, TV back there. But
Hell yeah.
one of the things I found
Uh
when I
oh.
was digging through there
Uh oh. Uh oh. In the box, bro.
in the box, I
Holy
got Super
fuck.
Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 3 in the box.
Holy fuck.
And
Dude.
with the Mario Brothers one, still in the plastic.
Oh, for fuck's piss, dude. Probably a fucking couple grand right there.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, so I was like,
Hell
"Oh my
yeah,
god, I
dude.
forgot I had this." So I've got my NES in there. I got the Zapper. I've got
Ooh,
2 controllers.
love
I've
that.
got there's like 4 other games in there too, but these are definitely the standout ones. I got like a football game, a baseball game, some I don't even know what the one was, but
Damn.
yeah, I just
That's fucking
wanted to
sick.
shout those out.
Hold
Yeah,
on to those motherfuckers, dude.
love my Nintendo.
That's
Yep,
fucking awesome. That's
yep,
awesome.
yep.
I don't have anything cool to share other than I went game shopping and got some stuff, which was cool the other
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Back when I was healthy and alive and everything was good in life. And then
Life
but
was grand.
yeah, things happen. All right, we got
Yeah,
some games to
pretty.
talk about this week.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be like that all day. I'm doing my best here.
Yeah, you are.
Um Take it away first and foremost, Jay Wilson. What do you got? What
Okay.
the fuck was
I,
that?
I I will do that for you. So we had talked about, I think last episode, there was like a big summer sale and stuff going on, and I've tried to avoid it for the most part. And actually I did kind of peek, but a lot of the stuff I that was on sale I already had, and I was like, all right, sweet. But one I didn't have, that was on, I think it was like 7.99, was Fast Fusion. So this is a follow-up to Fast RMX, which was a launch Switch 1 racing game title, and this was a launch Switch 2 game. Very similar to like the Wipeout,
Mm-hmm.
even kind of like F-Zero-ish,
Yeah, dude.
in a way. Very just futuristic, like hover ships, I guess. I don't even know. It's just it's weird. So I was like, you know what? $8. I'll give it a shot. I wasn't super super interested when this first launched. I don't know, something about these games. They're cool, but I
Mm-hmm.
like my cars. So
Same.
I've
Right,
never
right
been,
there with
I
you.
mean, F-Zero rules and stuff, that's just a totally different type of thing, um but I just decided I'm gonna give this a shot.
I
And
think classic F-Zero rules. I just want to
classic
put that.
F-Zero.
I just want to
Yes.
clarify. I don't think
Oh,
GX is a very good game. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that game
okay.
is very
Yeah, yeah,
good,
yeah. Yeah,
personally.
classic F-Zero. I mean, that retro F-Zero stuff is still cool. So,
So cool. Yeah.
but
Anyway.
anyway, I mean, regular price even on this is only $15, but so
Mm.
it was like half off basically. So, um, but yeah, it's a very futuristic ship. I don't even know what you call these things. They're just like these high speed, like racing ship type things or whatever.
I don't know
And
what you call them either.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yep.
It I don't know, man. It's kind of basic.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a little bit more to the actual like mechanics of the racing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it it just, I don't know. And it was funny because I I was like, oh yeah, I'll give this one a shot and stuff. Even though like I said at the beginning, I wasn't like something I was super interested in, and I started playing. I was like, yeah, I remember why I'm not super interested in these.
Yeah, man.
They're just fine. I don't know. I mean, it looks beautiful,
It does.
runs fantastic. I mean, I have no complaints about, the look and even the feel of it. It's just the racing is kind of bland. It it
Yeah.
it's just okay. Um, and we've said, even mediocre racing games are still fine. But I think that I think more like actual like cars and stuff type racing games for me at least. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be too down on it. It's just fine.
Mm-hmm.
There are some mechanics that are kind of cool in a sense that there's these like trackpad things on the track that are color coded. So if you see a blue one, it's as simple as a button press, and your ship has this like blue aura around it, and when you hit the blue strips with the blue color, you go faster. And the orange ones, you just got to flip over to your orange color, and you go faster. Now, if you hit the wrong button, almost grinds you to a complete stop. So
Mm.
if you hit a blue strip and your ship is in its red form, you'll just like almost come to a crawl. It like it's almost like a magnetic system. It pulls you down and really slows you down. So as far as mechanics go, I know I mentioned that there really isn't a ton here. That's probably it. So that does add a little bit to the racing itself. But that's kind of about it. You can, so in Fast RMX, the only jumping you could do is if you launch yourself off like the top of a ramp or something. In this, there is a dedicated jump button.
Mhm.
So you can kind of like negate some of the corners and stuff if you time it right and kind of launch yourself up and like cut a corner completely. So there's that too. There are some branching paths on some of these courses and stuff too. So that's kind of cool. There's quite a few tracks. There's let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's six like total like events, but there's only 3 races per event. Most of these type of games have like 4. This only has 3,
Okay.
which works, but there are an extra like with being a total of 6, it adds a little bit more to the track variety. And I will say that the track variety is pretty cool. A lot of different locations and stuff. Um it's just that some of the tracks are kind of just bland and simple. They look cool. There's a
Mhm.
lot, like, going on in the background, but there's so many just dead straightaways. Some add in some elements, like, if you're watching the gameplay, there's, like, this, like, I don't know, factory type setting, and there's, like, mechs and stuff that are walking around, and they literally just, like, take 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back, and then 2 it's just kinda
Mhm.
like set pieces,
Mhm.
basically. I mean, yeah, you can run into their legs and crash and stuff, but I don't know. I just wish there was a little bit more to the track. Not I wouldn't say variety, but like the track layout, like the track design, I wish was a little bit better. And as fast as these ships are, with having all these like really long straightaways and like only like kind of gradual corners, it honestly doesn't feel like you're going that fast. There are some exceptions. Some of the tracks have some tighter turns and it really you can kind of feel that sense of speed, but I just I don't feel like the sense of speed is as good as it could have been
Mhm.
in a game like this. The other cool thing about this, with it being called fast fusion, is you can fuse vehicles together.
Mm.
It was super weird at first. I couldn't quite figure out how to go about it. So there's 15 base vehicles in this. And with the total number of combinations that you can do, I did the math. There are 210 unique vehicles that you could essentially create with this
Yeah,
fusion system.
damn.
So, I mean, that's kind of cool. And some of them really like um, you've got speed, boost, defense, and weight. I think are like the four kind of components. And you can get some like you take a vehicle that has like really good. I'm sorry, acceleration is one of them, but like yeah, acceleration, speed, boost, and weight. That's what it was. So you take a vehicle that has like really fast acceleration. Um, and good boost, but maybe not the best defense and top speed. You combine it with a vehicle that has, the top speed and the whatever else I didn't mention. And really like you watch your stats on that vehicle just like go way up and you get some pretty fast and strong, beefy vehicles in this. And you kind of need it. So I finished the whole first championship of the 6 total like events,
Mhm.
and because you have to start on like novice, and then it goes up and up and up. So I beat the first one, which was not hard. Um, then I went into the second one with just one of the main vehicles, and I noticed pretty quickly I was getting kind of smoked. So I
Mm.
started tweaking with the fusion system and got some much faster, stronger vehicles to
Sweet.
move forward into. So, um, yeah, that's about all I really had to say about Fast Fusion. This
Yeah.
is a Switch 2 exclusive, I believe. Yeah,
Okay.
only
Yeah.
on Switch 2. So,
I'm right there with you with these games. For some reason, they don't hit with me either. Like there's
yeah,
a franchise on PlayStation called Redout, and I tried it,
yes,
and I just can't. I can't
yep,
do it. I have no
it's very
interest.
similar to that too.
Yeah, it's and honestly, boomer take here. I think they're too fast for me. I don't have the fucking reaction time.
Oh,
But then you said like this game doesn't feel fast, and I can see that.
it
Like
doesn't.
when I'm watching the gameplay, it's like yeah, the background's whipping by, but it doesn't
But
really.
if you look at the track, it just doesn't. I mean, it's fast. I'm not going to say it's not fast, but I don't know. not that I want it, I guess, faster, but, like, the sense of speed in this really didn't affect me that much
Mm.
at all. I mean, like how you just said, like, some of these are too fast. This is not too fast. So,
Dude, F-Zero GX is fucking too fast for me.
oh,
I
that's
can't
fast.
I can't play
Yes.
that game. I've tried so
Those
many
corners
times.
come up on you so fast, and you just have no reaction time to get there. That I can understand. I don't think you'd have an issue with the speed in this one. It just doesn't seem like it's crazy.
Interesting. I think the fusion
So, yeah,
mechanic is cool, and as you said,
that's cool.
as I've said before, man, when people develop games strictly for the Switch 2 and can capitalize on the hardware, they can make some damn good looking video games. And this game
Mhm.
looks ridiculous. The lighting looks really good.
Yep.
The everything looks cool. How are you switching between like color modes? Is that just a
Literally
button?
a button press.
Okay.
That's it. And some of it does get kinda cool at some points. There's, like it'll literally go from, like, a blue to an orange to a blue to an orange, like, super fast, and you just have to, like,
Mm.
be on top of
Keep
that
switching.
button press. Excuse me, I will say I didn't love the default controls.
Mm.
You acceleration is just holding down A.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I changed it to the triggers, but then the
Mm-hmm.
triggers, uh, do um like a weight shift, so you can kinda
Ah.
shift your weight, but honestly, like, I use it occasionally,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't feel like I really needed to. I mean, maybe if I was, like, competitive,
Mm-hmm.
and really wanted to, like, hit these corners and stuff as perfectly as I possibly could, I would be using that a lot more, but I switched those to just the regular LNR buttons, and then because then that way, like, with the default controls, holding down A to have your ship go, X is the swap mechanic.
Okay.
You have to kinda hold I had to hold, like, the bottom part of my thumb
Mm-hmm.
on A and then just push my thumb forward to hit the X, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
love that. So,
Yeah.
I switched it so that I can and then I had no problem.
What's your boost button?
That uh, L L. Wait.
Huh.
Yeah, L. So,
Yeah,
there
all
is
these
a
games
break.
have that tilt mechanic, and
Yes,
that always
that's
like that fucks with my head a little bit too.
yep, yep. I just I didn't really use it all that
I mean, the tilt
much.
worked great in F Zero on Super Nintendo, but once you
Yeah,
like start getting into the third person, like the 3D games, and you start adding that tilt in, I get fucking confused. I
mhm.
might just suck at games or something. I mean,
No, no,
realizing
no, 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 no.
that like it overcomplicates something that doesn't need to be overcomplicated, in my opinion.
Right, and I was talking about how this game isn't, like, super complicated. I think the controls are probably one of the most complicated parts, but you can tweak them. It lets you change everything, and I ended up finding a good solution,
Yeah.
that worked for me. I mean, so, like, your L2 or whatever it is on the Switch, that's your brake, but I never
Oh
you
yeah.
don't brake.
Yeah.
So I changed that to the boost. So literally I could just go, boost, hit my swap mechanic, and then I could use the other LNR to shift my weight if I needed to, but I barely needed to.
Yeah, this does seem like a much easier, like, not to go back to it again, but F Zero, you actually have to fucking break. Like, that
Oh
game
yeah.
is so fucking weird. Anyway,
hmm
you do a spin attack little thing. Does that wreck people, or is it just like, do you get coins off of them, or how's that? What's that do?
I wish there was a little bit more to that mechanic. It is not even like a mechanic itself. All it is, like anytime you see my ship spinning, I'm getting hit by someone
Uh-oh.
and I'm spinning out. But you can spin other ships out by boosting right next to them. So if you come up kind of to the side of them and you boost, it spins them and it just kind of slows them down temporarily. So yeah, there
Mm.
is no like spin attack or anything like that. Like I don't know, I
Huh.
just kind of did it right there. You can barely
Yeah.
even see it because by the time you spin them, you're already past them,
Interesting.
so you almost never see it. But yeah, the spinning is somebody else hitting me
Hmm.
and spinning me around.
Any multiplayer?
No, I don't think so. One of the things, Uh, oh yeah, just split screen and wireless, no online multiplayer.
Oh, okay. Eh,
So yeah, it's in there.
yeah.
So and one of the other, so you've got your campaign, which I talked about,
Yep.
and then you have a what's called a superhero mode. So in the bottom left hand corner, you have your boost gauge,
Hmm.
and that builds up by collecting these little floating coin orb looking things on the track, and you keep collecting those and it builds up your boost. Superhero mode, your boost bar is basically a combination of your ship health, your boost, like everything is tied to that bar. So it's kind of a balancing act. I actually thought superhero mode was kind of cool. Like if you're falling behind, you can boost, but then you also have to watch your ship health because everything's tied together. So it's odd,
Fucking
but
F Zero.
it kind of worked. Yeah.
Literally F Zero. But I like it.
Oh,
Cool.
true. Yeah,
That's literally how F Zero works.
that is F-Zero. I
You
didn't
you
even
you
put that
boost.
together.
Yeah, you boost your health away.
Yep.
Very cool. God damn, I'm struggling. $14.99 on sale, maybe now still for the summer sale for
I don't know.
$7. I don't know how long those
Yeah.
sales go. Very cool. Any livery systems or anything like that in the game, or is it just based on the vehicle that you
No.
fuse?
It's based on the vehicle that you fuse, and I kind of wish I that was one of the things I was looking for in the menus. I was like, is there a way to like kind of repaint these? But
Nothing.
no, it's just based on what vehicles you fuse together, and it changes the paint a little bit, but that's about it.
Interesting.
It all comes down to just feeling just a tad bare bones.
Okay.
That's yeah.
I mean,
So
with $15.
right, I I shouldn't have expected
No, I know. I'm not.
anything
I'm
more,
just
but
saying. I mean, does it
I know
change if you think about it at $15? Is it worth it for $15?
it still is. There's enough content here. I just personally wanted more.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, I like it. I think it looks
Yep.
cool.
Yeah,
And I
it
don't have
is.
a Switch. Well, I have my wife's, but this certainly ain't one I'm going out of my way to play anytime soon.
No.
uh,
I have been going back to it just a little bit
yeah, man. I mean,
here and there. It's kind of a just, it's something you can jump into, do a couple races, then jump out. So,
yeah, love that. All right, let's move on from there. And I'm going to struggle
yep.
through this as best as humanly possible. I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. So
Yeah, boy.
I told Jason, I said, get that fucking Xbox booted up, boy. I need some company. I don't know what the fuck I am doing in this game. I am like 12 hours in. Apparently, my game progress is at 73%. I have no fucking
Whoa.
idea. I'm fucking far. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm in the Discord constantly asking people, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So, to preface this conversation, this is my first real, real attempt at playing Monster Hunter. I own World, I own Rise, I own Wilds. I think I own all three of them on multiple platforms, and I've never
Yeah.
played them. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, I don't know how it came up in conversation on Discord, but it came up with Cole. We were talking. So, anyways, I downloaded it just to try it, and I'm having fun, but damn, I'm confused. I don't know what the gameplay loop is, and maybe you can help because you're a Monster Hunter guy. So, the way that Wilds is structured is you have these story missions, and then you kind of do the story missions up to a point. But all the story missions at the beginning of the game are considered low rank. So they're low rank monsters. So you don't want to grind these monsters for their armor sets unless you absolutely need an armor set to progress through the campaign. Once you get about halfway through the game, it transitions to high rank, and those armor sets are much better. So that's where you start to kind of grind, so to speak, for armor sets. So I'm in high rank, and my mission for the story or whatever is to just increase my hunter rank, which I do by killing monsters, which is fine. And I understand the loop is like, you gotta get better armor sets and whatever. So like I picked a monster and I've just been farming the monster, and there's this one really weird, like rare gem that I need. It's called a bird wyvern gem that I can source off of these two monsters. So I'm fighting these two monsters trying to get this gem to drop, and it's got like a 3 to 5% drop chance. So anyway, that's all I'm doing. I'm just fucking killing the same shit over and over
Mhm.
and over and over. I'm not playing with anyone. I played with Kolzicki once, but I'm playing it solo. And it is fun. And what Wilds does different from the other Monster Hunters, from what I've been told, is there is a wound system in the game. So if you attack a spot on an enemy enough, it'll open this big ass scar, and then you can target that scar and basically break the scar to deal massive damage to the monster. That's a pretty cool mechanic. I do enjoy that. And every there's the monster variety is really cool in this game too. I'm sure that every Monster Hunter game has that same.
Mhm.
They're all. I mean, I compare. Like I played a little bit of Dauntless. Dauntless did not have that flair that Monster Hunter has.
No.
Not even
No.
close.
No.
So I am enjoying it. I'm just fucking confused. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't think I need to really explain
No.
what Monster Hunter is. It's fucking you kill monsters.
You kill monsters, you go out and kill monsters. And for a game that's it's a simple concept as that, it can be, even with go out, kill monster, collect parts, build stuff, it can be confusing on top of that. I mean, especially with all the different weapon varieties and systems and all that stuff. I played a ton of Worlds and a ton of Wilds. I'm sorry, Rise. I did not play Wild, so I don't know. I'm sure they're very
It's
similar. Sorry,
very
I don't mean to
similar. Yeah, no,
cut you
it's
off.
no. I
I
don't have
just,
anything. We're just discussion here. I don't have
yeah,
much else.
just
Um,
BSing about it.
it's very sim. All these games are very similar. The only thing they add here is that wound system, and
Yeah, yeah.
that
I don't
system
know
is
if I need that.
pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say, and still to this day, I don't really care for the combat in this game. It's so hard to like. You can't really lock on to the enemy because
Nope.
if you lock on, you're fucking not hitting in the right spot. You know what I mean, and stuff. So you're constantly fighting the camera, and maybe that gets easier over playtime and stuff. But I'm just constantly in a position where I'm a dual blade guy because that's the fastest option in the game, and I like my quick hack and slash games.
Yep.
So that's what feels most natural to me. And 90% of the time, I'm up under the gooch of the enemy, just hitting
Hmm.
shit. That's all I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just in the
Yep.
gooch, smacking it in the balls, trying to like,
Smacking that gooch.
yeah. And that's pretty much it. I think it'll get better once I start to. These games they have to be so much better co-op. They just have to be. It's one of those things where in co-op, I think the monsters will be harder, and that's where this game will really start to shine in more of a spectacular way, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's fun. It's kind of a turn your brain off game. But I mean, some of the monsters are difficult. Some of them aren't. I mean, it's very inconsistent in difficulty. I think
Yeah.
even if you progress with the story beat by beat, some monsters are harder than others, and that might just be due to the weapon type or something. But
It could be.
definitely seems like it's kind of up and down.
Hmm. I noticed
Um,
that in both World and Rise as well. I'd fight a really tough one and then progress a little bit further in the story, and the next beast wasn't as difficult. It does kind of go up and down, and I did you're sticking with your dual blades. I would try to mix things up a little bit,
mhm,
and try out different weapons. Some definitely are fit my play style better than others. But, like you said, I mean, the weapon choice does kinda have an effect. Some enemies are taken down easier with a different weapon set, so but
right,
it's designed to, like, I mean, if you wanna stick with your dual blades through the entire game, you can easily do that. It's just you're gonna have easier time with some beasts and a harder time with others, so
right.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. These games are just made for co-op, I think. I know that you've played them all solo too, but I just think they're probably so much better that way.
They probably are. There's just something about, these games and excuse me, in co-op and trying to, coordinate and everything. And I sometimes that adds like another layer of stress for
Oh,
me
sure.
on
I
top of this.
understand.
Whereas if I could just play by myself, it's like, yeah, maybe I'm having a little bit difficult of a time on this, but I'm just doing it by myself and I don't have to. Oh, I see
Sounds
your
like you
oh,
just need. Yeah, so
there's that
that's
wound
the
system.
wound.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
and that's a dual blade specific attack when you hit the wound like that. So like
Uh,
I used the switch axe a little too, and the switch axe you just basically smack it really hard and deal a
yeah,
lot of damage and stumble the enemy back. But the dual blade is like flat, fast, flying up on its
it's
head, fucking
super
whipping
fast.
around and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Which is my playstyle, and I like it. It's cool.
Yeah. No, that's very cool.
Sounds
Yeah, I
like you
was a
just need
Switch
some better fucking friends to play games with, dude.
I guess,
I mean,
and just be
fuck.
able to coordinate. Does Wilds have, that system where you can, like, uh, basically shoot up a flare and get
Yes.
help?
Yeah.
Okay.
SOS
I
flares are
did
in
use
here.
that occasionally in Rise and World, and I thought that was kinda cool, and I would say 9 times out of 10, I would get some help,
Yeah, yeah,
on something, so that was my extent of, like, co-op, which
yeah.
I thought it was actually cool. It was like this, like, superhero kinda jumping in and helping you out, and
Mm,
then they kinda disappear when it's gone when you
mhm.
defeat the monster, so I thought that was kinda cool.
Yeah, I did do a little bit of that too. I did I didn't use the flare, but I went into the bulletin board thing and just accepted
Oh,
some
yeah,
SOS
there's that
flares.
too. Mhm, mhm.
Jumped into some
Forgot
people's
about that.
lobbies and helped them
Yeah.
wipe some shit. But um yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the game. I don't know if this the secret thing was in the previous games. This thing auto runs for you to the enemy. So if the enemy starts wandering away, you just mount this secret and it just goes. So this allows
Yeah,
you to use your whetstone and heal and shit before you get into the next
oh,
phase of the
yes,
boss.
okay,
So it's
yeah.
kind of nice. Um, I've never really had to
Rise
like. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I
I
didn't
was
mean to
just saying
cut
I've
you off.
never really had to go in the middle of a fight without it scampering off having to use my whetstone. I've never had to do it like mid battle. It's always been
No. Yeah.
transitionally. And I think
Okay.
that Wilds is known for being one of the easiest games in the franchise or something.
Oh,
I've died plenty of times, so maybe I just
yeah.
suck. I don't. Again, this is the Cam sucks at games episode or something. But um, I mean, I've gotten my shit kicked in a couple times.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It seems to play well. What were you gonna say? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
They always play well. Rise had, like a kind of a wolf,
Mm,
um, companion, um, that kinda did the same thing. It
mm.
was just a different type of animal. I don't remember it's been a long time since I played World, but I don't remember there being, like, a mount in that I can recall. I remember just kinda running from one area to
Yeah.
another once the beast took off, but yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Anyway,
this have,
yeah.
Rise had like a system with, called the wire bug
Mhm.
where you could traverse, Rise was a lot more vertical. There's a lot of,
Mhm.
like, paths that went up the side of,
Mhm.
mountains and stuff, and you had to use this wire bug to, like it was almost like a grapple hook.
Yeah.
Is that kinda thing in this?
That's all replaced with the secret. So these maps are very
Ah,
vertical, but the secret can climb vines like vertically and shit
okay,
like that. So you're not necessarily doing that with your character with like a grappling hook.
okay,
You do
yeah.
have a grappling hook, but it's used to gather resources and things like that more so than traversal.
Oh,
The secret
okay.
just kind of takes you where you need to go.
Mhm.
And there's paths like in these environments that the secret will bounce and between walls and shit to clear gaps, and it's designed for the
Yeah,
secret
yeah.
basically. And yeah, I mean I yeah, I
No,
like
I
it.
totally
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, I totally see what you mean when you're like you're 12 hours in and you still feel like you don't always know what you're doing. I still felt that, you know, late game in in some of these. There's
Yeah.
just I feel like there's so much here that it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm really diving into the
Right.
complexity that this game offers as much as I could. But at the same time, you don't really have to. But I have a hard time balancing that stuff sometimes where it's like, I know I could be doing more, but I'm not sure how to do that. I am having fun doing what I'm doing, but should I be doing more? Like, I
Yeah.
kind of hate that sometimes, but
Well, that's my whole thing too. Like, what armor set do you go for? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is like good. I go
well,
based off of aesthetic.
yeah,
Um, and like I started
aesthetic
killing
and
this Labarina, which is like this rose spider, because I thought her armor set looked cool.
mhm,
And I got like 4 of the 5 pieces, and I put it on. I was like, this looks like shit in here in game. Like
yeah,
this, and then I
yeah.
switched to another thing. So it's like I don't really know what I should be doing, where I should be
Well,
going for.
there is a lot of like meta and stuff in this. There's got a lot of guides and stuff out there. Like some armor sets are better for um certain monsters. Like they provide a better defensive bonus or whatever against a certain type of monster. Like you could really go into like, I'm okay, I'm gonna focus on taking this thing down. I need to take it down a few times to try to get this thing. What's the best armor set? And you can find it online. I mean, people really get into the details
Yeah,
with this game, but I was kind of the same way. I was kind of like, I like this one. I felt like the stats on it were good, even though it might not be the best one for this particular monster. I
right.
If I got to get out a notebook and start looking through shit, I that's
You're
too
out.
much for
Yeah,
me
yeah. I
sometimes.
feel you. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not a big guide guy. I'm just not.
I'm not either.
I'm not.
No,
You know, I want to play the game how I naturally come upon it. But even then, it's like, what the fuck is the point of matching the meta? Should I be transitioning out of the campaign and jumping into public lobbies? Like, I don't. What do I like?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what do I do here? Right? I'm making myself stronger for my single player campaign. For what purpose? For the DLC? Because Ascenders looks cool and that's coming out. Is that what I'm? Is
Yeah,
that what I'm doing, or
uh,
should I be prioritizing a different thing entirely and going into co-op now? Like, I don't. The game doesn't fucking tell you. Like, I don't know what
no.
I mean, yeah, I'm not done with the campaign, which I haven't even fucking read a piece of the narrative, really. To be honest, I'm just slaying monsters, but
Yep.
um,
I mean, it's there for you if you want it, but you don't really
yeah, I just
have to. And honestly, where you're at right now is about as deep as I have enjoyed the Monster Hunter games, but I don't go too deep
yeah,
into the stuff. I just have fun playing these games.
yeah,
That's about it.
yeah. I guess I
I don't
got that out of it. I don't know. I don't know.
right.
I don't know. I mean, I am gonna keep going with it to try to whatever get the completion rate thing, but um, yeah, it's cool. I've enjoyed it quite a bit, so I'm glad
Yeah.
I finally, played one of
Yeah.
them that I've had for
Well,
fucking
and
10 years.
especially this, like you said, this is your kind of your first, dive into a Monster Hunter game. Like I wasn't like the best at World. I thought it was cool, but when I got into Rise, I was kind of like, okay, a lot of the same type of elements are in this. I kind of got a better sense of what I was supposed to be doing. So if like you either keep playing this or you switch over to a different Monster Hunter, I think over time you would get a better sense of what you are supposed to be doing. I mean, a lot of people that play these like religiously, like literally just go in and build every armor piece they can. Um, being able to take down these monsters in like no time. They're just beefing up their characters as best as they possibly can. I don't know.
I guess I just don't
And then they
understand the.
I don't either.
I just don't get the drive for that when it's like, what are you getting better for? I don't know. That sounds
Yeah.
so stupid. That's the entirety of gaming is getting better at something for no reason.
Yeah,
But
it is.
but I don't know, man. I don't know. Game's
I
cool.
know what you mean. It's yeah.
I am having fun with it. I'll keep playing it, and that's kind of all I got with it. You should probably
Cool.
play it too,
I probably should.
bitch.
I
Anyways,
should bitch.
bitch. That's all I got for that. Ready to move on?
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
All right, next game from Jason.
All right. So, I started playing this game called Possessors. It's like Possessor with the S in parentheses. I don't know. It's weird. It's a very stylized kind of action adventure, semi Metroidvania, semi roguelite in a sense, semi Souls like. It's
Mm,
weird. It's got a lot of different elements in it. It was actually developed by Heart Machine, and they did. You ever play? I think I asked you this before. You Hyper Light Drifter. That wasn't a game that you
mm-mm,
got into. Okay.
mm-mm,
I enjoyed that game, and this was made by the same studio, so that alone was intriguing enough. Plus I saw the art style. I'm like, this looks really cool.
mm,
Have kind of gotten burnt out on Metroidvanias, but this doesn't feel quite as, I don't know, man. It's hard to describe. It combines so many different elements. But does a lot of those things just kind of a little bit more on a surface level, which I actually appreciated. It didn't get too deep into any one of the, whether it be Metroidvania, Souls-like, and all that kind of stuff. When you die, you drop your stuff, and you got to go back and basically pick it up. You create this like orange like shadow of the last place that you were hit when you died, and then you got to go back and you basically like attack it and break it apart to get these like I don't even know what they're called. They're like these elements that you use to upgrade your weapons, your character. But anyway, yeah. So the Hyperlight Drifter team made this, which is what kind of piqued my interest. Also, anytime I see Devolver Digital on something,
mm-hmm.
my my interest level raises up a little bit because
Yep.
they seem to always kind of hit, pretty well. So, this came out on the PS5 late last year, and then the Switch 2 version came out in April of this year. So, the game kind of takes place in like this kind of flooded, quarantined, ruined city, Sanzu City, I think they called it. Um, and it's like this mega corporate metropolis, and it is being like torn apart by these like interdimensional beings. I'm about, I think I'm about 2 hours in to this, and the story kind of keeps expanding the more, so I'm not like 100% sure what's going on, but the kind of the main like the very start of this game, you play as a character named Luca, and she's just like this high school girl, and when all this stuff starts happening, she kind of gets killed. She doesn't really get killed, but like she gets her legs chopped off, and she's basically dying. And
Mm-hmm.
she runs into this demon named Rem, um, and he basically gives her legs back essentially, but in the process, he's kind of fused with her. So like she's able to live sort of in like a demon form, and but then she gets powers because of this Rem character, and they're basically forced to kind of have a partnership. They don't really seem to like each other or like the fact that they have to do this together, but they're both gaining something from this partnership. I know the story is going to go a little bit deeper into what his like motivation is here. They haven't touched on it a whole lot yet, but it is kind of interesting. I'm a little bit curious as to what happens there. But like I said, this week hasn't been a big gaming week for me, so I haven't sunk a whole lot of time to this. But I will say, like, I am kind of interested in this. I was kind of wondering if this would be something that I would just kind of check out for a little bit and bounce off of, but I have been going back to it. So that's a good sign for me. You have like different traversal techniques. She has like this like grappling hook thing, which is used for traversal as well as combat. There's like flying enemies, and you can basically pull them down to your level and beat the shit out of them there. The fighting, the combat is actually really cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit more of like a brawler
Mm.
type of combat style. And I really, enjoyed that. It's not easy. Um, it's not. It's a good balance. Like I feel like I have to be careful when I play this. It's not so tough that I can't progress because I have been making my way through it, but you just have to be careful. Even these small enemies can take you out if you're not careful. I
Mhm.
was expecting the very first enemy that I ran into was just this like little thing on the ground. I don't know, and I was like, I'm gonna hit him like 2 or 3 times and he's gonna be dead. No, they stay. You can knock them down. They have a decent amount of health. So I was like, oh, this is different than what I expected. A little bit more challenging, but I kind of like it. It's
Yeah.
not, I kind of have to stay on my toes a little bit with this. The platforming is even really cool. Like I said, with the traversal techniques and stuff. It does have kind of that Metroidvania style map. But I don't feel like I'm getting, like, super lost. I just feel like there's always somewhere to go. There is no mini map, so you do have to hit a button to check your map,
Mhm.
um, which, I don't know. Maybe I wish there was, like, a little mini map so I could kinda not have to keep double checking that, but, yeah, I mean, it's been fun and interesting and weird. I like my weird games, and
Yeah.
this is no exception to
Yeah.
that. So I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
keep plugging away at it.
Absolutely. So you're saying the combat's better than replaced?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
game fucking stinks.
There's a lot more going on in
Uh,
this.
um, yeah, I think the game looks cool. The art style is cool. I might have to just play Hyper Light Drifter. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about it.
Oh
I needed to
yeah,
play it. Everybody's talked
it's
very
good.
highly of it. Isn't
Hmm.
there a new one coming out like a Hyper Light something
Yeah, Hyper Light,
Breaker?
Hyper Light Breaker.
Yeah.
That looks like they're taking the Hyper Light Drifter format and just like expanding it into this
Hmm.
like 3D kind of. It looks really cool. But it looks different than Hyper Light Drift. So I'm curious to see, kind of how people react to Hyper Light Breaker. I think it looks awesome, but it is definitely a deep departure from what Hyper Light Drifter was.
Wasn't
Hyper Light
Drifter
Drifter
like
was kind of like an
Yeah, go ahead.
isometric.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep,
what I thought. This is
yep.
completely different style than that even.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
this is
like
totally different than that.
I like how they're mixing it up, doing their own little thing there at the studio,
Yeah, yeah, for
trying
sure.
different things and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
this
it
game
just kind
looks
of
cool.
works. Like it's like you're going around the city. But it's kinda been, like, deformed sort of, like, with these entities and whatever the hell's going on in this world. So it's like you'll run into, like, an office building, and it's like, okay, there's, like, desks, there's chairs, there's monitors on the wall, and it's like, "Okay, this looks normal," and then you'll, like, go into another area, and it's all kinda, like, twisted and shit. So
Mm,
I don't know, I just think the art direction in this is really cool.
I agree. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
You have omnidirectional attacking, it looks like.
Yes. Yep.
So that's probably really important. Are you getting upgrades and shit like that, like a Metroidvania throughout the
Um
stages?
Yes, there are things. I think I captured one of them that I found, which was there's almost like these like shrine things that are kind of hidden all over, and each one of them grants a new ability. So I played, for a half hour or so with no what's the not dodge, but parry. I had
Mm,
no parry system, and I found this shrine and it granted me a parry system. So even right now in this, if you're watching, like these things are shooting at me, and the only way to defeat them is by parrying their attack. So like I would get to an area and I would find these characters that are shooting these things at me, and I would just jump over the projectile and try to attack them, and my attacks weren't doing any damage. So I was like, okay, there's something else here. So it kind of like it does that Metroidvania thing where it kind of blocks off an area that you can't access until you get this ability, and then you get this ability, and then that opens up whole new areas that you can go and explore. So yeah, I've gotten a parry. I think even the like the grappling hook type thing. Oops, I forgot to cut that out at the end.
That's all right, man.
Uh, the grappling hook was an ability. I didn't have that right away. So it's kind of slowly introducing new elements to the game as you go
Yep.
through it. So
As a
yeah,
Metroidvania do.
as it does. I know.
As it do. Hey, you like them. That's cool.
I do.
Yeah, that's all good. I like that.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Um, do you just start out with this like dagger type of thing, or is there multiple
Yeah.
weapon options?
It's they call it kitchen knives.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You find these knives and they're basically kitchen knives. There are other weapons. I just have not made it far enough yet to get anything else. So
Gotcha.
yeah, but then you find these like weird like there's like it was like a cell phone or something, and it basically granted me this like electronic ability. So like if I'm getting like swarmed, I can hit this button and it like sends out this electronic like shock, and it stuns all the enemies, and then you can kind of like get a few more hits on them. Like the upgrades and stuff are just these weird things that you just would find like in a world, and then these demons can like tweak them and do weird things with them.
Hmm.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really creative.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, it came out of nowhere.
Oh, dying.
999 on all modern consoles, and the Switch.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Is
Yeah.
this a game that goes on sale? It's pretty new, I think, still, or no, not really.
It is pretty new. It was like 20% off when I
Okay.
got it. So,
Not
but
much.
$10.
Yeah, $10 is
That's
10
not
bucks.
bad to begin with. Yeah.
Any voice
I
acting?
looked up. It's got like 18 to 20 hours. So
Okay, it's expected
decent.
for this type of game. Is there
Yep.
voice acting, or is it all just text based?
It is text based, which after playing Elliot, I'm fine with.
Goddamn right, dude. Were you telling me? Did I have a fever dream that they took the fucking voice acting out of that game, or
There's
did you tell
a
me that?
there's a patch that you can remove the voice acting. So the
For
developers
fuck's
obviously
sake.
heard the feedback.
Yeah, good lord.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
So yeah,
yeah,
I'm
man.
still playing that too. I still like that
Mhm.
game. You
I'm
know,
sure you do.
despite the
We'll talk about it in a
cringy
second.
voice work. Yeah.
I do want to dive into that again. Anyways, check out Possessors if you're into Metroidvanias. $10 on everything, and it looks dope. Love the art style. So yeah, support your local indie devs, dude. I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk Call of Duty. I
Here we
fucking
go.
hate this franchise.
I'm gonna talk about it anyway.
Yeah, I fucking hate this franchise with an absolute passion, but the problem is these games are so goddamn fun.
Yep.
So it is all of the shit that surrounds these games that ruins these for me year over year, constantly. And it's such an issue because these games are so fucking fun to me. There's nothing quite like playing COD, okay? Battlefield doesn't scratch the same itch. It just doesn't. There's just something about Call of Duty. So when you buy into Call of Duty for the first month, that is glory time, baby. Okay? After that, it goes into Season 1, and you get a Black Cell Battle Pass, and in these Battle Passes, they shove weapons in them. Okay? And they do, I don't know, 5 seasons or something like that before the next game comes out. So, we got Modern Warfare 3 on PlayStation Plus, so I was able to jump in, and there is 15 assault rifles, and 70% of them are unavailable because they were tied to some battle pass thing, and to my knowledge, there is no way to obtain them now. So, it just shoves it right in your face. And yes, I got the game with my subscription. Why am I complaining? Well, I'm complaining because there should be some way once the game is out of fashion that we can still obtain these weapons somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that there is a way. Granted, I haven't played enough to know, but I think a simple solution would be you hit max level and you just unlock all the shit. just something. I don't expect them to put a system in where it trickle feeds you weapons or whatever, but like I shouldn't be locked out of them because I didn't play the game during its fucking cycle and play it every fucking day to get my daily
Hmm.
challenges and all that fucking stupid ass shit. But that being said, the game is still fun. I've been playing it. It's cool. I mean, there's nothing. Call of Duty does weapon animations, sound design, game feel. They do all of that stuff better than pretty much any shooter
Yeah.
on the market. They're so crisp and good. You know, one of the main complaints a lot of the like some of my buddies that I used to play COD with, one of their biggest complaints year over year was that they keep recycling maps. So, for example, the map I'm playing on right now is Terminal, and this was in the original Modern
Yep.
Warfare 3 from 2011 or something. I don't remember. So they keep recycling maps. My argument to that is that at least these maps are good. I would rather
Yes.
have them give me a old map that's good than try to make something that stinks.
Hmm.
Because when they make maps now for CODs, they're the size of shipment and they're horrendously boring to play and they're just brain rot and they suck. So at least the maps that they keep remastering are good maps and fun maps. So that's been my argument there. But I mean, it's just sad. This used to be like the biggest franchise in gaming. This was the franchise I bought into annually for the longest time.
Hmm.
And you know, you go back to revisit it 3 years later, and half of the content is locked, unable to be accessed ever again.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that turns me off right there.
Yeah, it's terrible. But you know, you play the game and it's so fucking fun and crisp and smooth and great and stuff.
Hmm.
But then you're getting laser beamed by this Tar 21 fucking thing because somebody's playing this still and they're max prestige level 1,250 and they're running around with a flaming anime fucking skin, which is a whole nother goddamn problem. But like, I don't know. I mean, it's just looking at Call of Duty is so interesting to me because they had everything and they just pissed it all away because they wanted to
Yep.
copy Fortnite for no reason. I mean, well,
No, they already had their own thing. Yeah.
they had their own thing. It was successful, but it wasn't successful enough. That's the whole nature of the AAA industry. The problem is everybody that like plays these games says the same thing. Like the cosmetics ruin the game because they take you out of the experience when you're shooting a fucking dude that's on fire and you're shooting Beavis and Butthead and all this stuff that
Yep.
just doesn't belong. They keep doing it because they sell fucking incredibly well. So it's like, if people are gonna fucking buy the shit and they're gonna make more money off of it, they're not gonna fucking stop. So,
No.
anyways, Modern Warfare 4 has addressed this concern, saying that they are not gonna have celebrity skins in the game. Fucking, we'll see on that, dude. Give it
Yeah.
give it a couple months after release, and Nicki
Right.
Minaj will be back. But
Oh.
but it's like it's just so frustrating because I still think these games are so good. And another point that I made, I love old COD. I love COD 4. I love World at War, the original Black Ops games.
Yeah.
Those games do not hold up as well as I think people think they do.
Uh,
Like they're not.
Interesting.
I think that the modern CODs are so superior to the old CODs gameplay feel
Sure.
that if you taint your nostalgia and go back to those, you'll realize very quickly that what we have at the core of this game here is very good. It's very, very good. They made all the right modernizations when they switched engines in 2019 to
Hmm.
really make this franchise kind of grow and continue with the times. And I genuinely believe that these are more fun than like COD 4 remastered or
Yeah.
going back and playing the Blops ports that just came out. The whole nother
Yep.
fucking thing. But I think these games play a lot better than those, and it's just frustrating that they're crippled by microtransaction garbage. So
Every time I see this being played, like even this gameplay right now, I'm like, this looks super fun. Like I miss, I bounced off a COD a while ago, but
Yeah.
like I still see this and I'm like, dude, this looks fun. And I try them and I play them for a little bit and then I'm like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm good. It's fun, but like all those things that you said in the background that I'm just like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah. It's
I,
fucking
it's like you gotta, yeah, you gotta play it like all the time to get the most out of it. And like you said, some of the stuff you can't even get
yeah, I
from
don't
this anymore, and that's ridiculous.
it's fucking stupid. They have to have a way. They have to figure out a way that after the cycle is done, they release a new game, they just fucking say fuck it and dump it to
Yeah,
players. But if they do
just
that, nobody's going to buy shit. So because that's a FOMO tactic.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
what they're best at. So
Hmm.
um it's just frustrating. Game's so goddamn
Yeah,
good, but it's so
yeah.
shitty at
It's
the
so
same
fun
time.
to play.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
but
it's
there's
so
just
good. Yeah.
so much going on in the background that it kind of takes the fun. I mean, it's still fun, but it takes something out of it that
Oh
I
yeah.
just can't.
I mean, you go into like create a class and you literally have to go into filters and sort by weapons that you can unlock to get the other shit
Oh
out of
my
the way.
god.
Like they put the weapons that you don't have access to at the front of your create a class. So you have to like tab over to find like what's
Oh my
actually
god.
unlocked. It's fucked up. It's gross.
Here's what you can't get.
Yeah, fuck you. Here's your M4 from Modern Warfare 2019. Have fun,
Yeah,
fucker.
that's all you get.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it.
Have fun getting smoked.
That's my COD rant. I'm still kind
Yeah,
of excited for Modern Warfare 4,
yeah.
but
Just have to see what they do.
I'm not going to. It's not going to be the only game I play when it comes out. Definitely not.
Right.
Comes out a month before GTA. So, um, yeah, I'm going to fall behind on weapons again, and we're going to be the same
Mhm.
fucking situation again.
Yep, and then you try to go back into it, and everyone that's been playing all the whole time you've been not playing, and it just the fun gets sucked out a little bit.
100%.
Yeah.
I
This
don't know.
this map is still great though. I always
Terminal's
love
great.
Terminal.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And the
Great
whole
map.
like do you remember this from the single player
Mm-hmm.
campaign? It was like a big like controversy. You
Oh
go in
yeah,
and
you
like
go in and
and mow
massacre
down
everybody.
people and
Yeah.
God.
Yes, sir. Well,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
The original Modern Warfare is a very good game. Not as
Yeah.
not as fun to play as the new
It
ones.
doesn't hold up, I
I'm
guess, but
just, dude. I'm telling you, I don't think they hold up as well
I
as
believe
people
you
think.
totally. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I've gone back and played them, and they're just not as good as they.
It's
Well,
not as
on top,
tight.
no, definitely not. And they were great for the time, but they just don't hold a candle to the new ones.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, god damn it, Call of Duty, you fucking bitches! You ruined something
All of
so
you.
special.
Mhm.
Dude, my sinuses are so bad I can't hear out of my left ear. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
fuck, dude.
Anyway, so that's the game discussion. Jason, did you play more Elliot?
I did. I have been playing more
So you
Elliot,
got
and
through the
I'm
doorway
still
of time.
I got through the doorway of time. I'm going through the next area like uh past. So it's basically kind of like the same map in a
Uh-huh.
sense. You're visiting a different time period.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about as far. I mean, I've done some stuff in that area. Um but like I said, I've only had a week,
Yep, yep,
since the
yep.
last time I talked about it, and so I haven't gotten too much farther, but I just the gameplay is just a lot of fun.
It's a
So,
lot of
I'm
fun.
sticking with it.
With
Yep.
that no voice over patch, I might jump back in too.
Yeah, I'll give it a
I
shot and
can't
see.
believe how much that fucking turned me off. It turned me off so bad. Like I just
It
couldn't
really
tolerate. I
did.
couldn't tolerate it anymore
Yeah.
after 12 hours. Um.
And it's one thing that it's cringy, but it's also like it there's so much of it.
Oh my
Like
god. Yeah.
you run into new characters and it's just like, God, you just here we go. You're gonna have a 5-minute conversation with this person. And I don't know. I just kind of wish some of that stuff was kind of streamlined or sped up just a tad.
Yeah, and I
So
think Square is based in Japan, so
mhm.
the Japanese voice talent is probably far better. I think almost every character is voiced quite poorly for the English dub.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's really bad when you play a single player game and you fucking smash X to get through the dialogue as fast
Yes.
as humanly fucking possible. Every cutscene, like
Yes.
that's literally what the game became for me. Um, where I would catch like maybe one line as I was ripping through and kind of have a pin through to know what's going on
Yeah.
a little bit, but that was it, and I didn't give a fuck because the game was good. But
You know,
yeah,
I struggle with that myself. Like, I do enjoy voice acting if it's done well, but one of the things is like I can read faster
yep,
than how they're saying it, and
mm-hmm,
not to like transition to another game, but I'm trying to get through Mouse PI.
mm-hmm,
I'm getting close, and um, that game's also fully voice acted, and some of the characters you run into, they're like, "Hey, detective, how are you?" And it's just like, "Oh my
oh
god!"
my
Like,
god, right,
and I read it and I press the button. I read it, so they're like, "Hey, detective." So now and it's like I wish I could just turn it off because I just want
mm-hmm,
to read it and get through it. And it's kind of the same thing with Elliot. I just want to read. And I talked about this the first time I talked about it. Like the not everything is voice acted. Like some of just the side characters or like you run into just randoms and stuff. And then it's just text. And I'm like, okay, cool. Read it. Yep. Next. And then you
yeah,
move on.
yeah.
And I'm still getting the same thing out of it. I'm reading it. I'm taking it in. It's just that I'm doing it at my own speed,
You
which
know
is a
what's a little
faster speed.
what's a little insulting about that game too
Hmm.
is I think the game does a really good job of environmental storytelling with the way the world is crafted.
Mhm.
So the narrative almost insults your intelligence because it tells you what you're already seeing.
Yes.
So it's almost like it's unnecessary. So they
Right.
could have used less because the environments, when you go through the doorway at a time to these different areas, you can clearly see like the differences, even though it's the same
Yes.
map over and over. You can clearly see that you've transitioned into this time period. And we don't need the 45
Uh-huh.
minute dialogue of what the fuck's going on now. And, it's just, it's unnecessary. And it's, like I said, it's bad. It's totally wrong. And I think that's the voice actors, I don't want to blame them, but,
It's not even just the voice. That's part of the writing too. I mean,
right.
they're reading what was written for them. I feel like some of that's too much.
I
I
agree.
I totally felt that. I'm like, "Really? You don't say?" Huh,
Right.
I'm looking at exactly what you're talking about, and I've been looking at it for a few minutes now as I'm running around this world.
It's a hard thing to
Yeah.
balance because I do the same shit. Like I over explain shit which just kind of insults people's intelligence because I'm repeating myself, but I do it like out of habit and I need to stop doing it. It's a bad habit.
Yeah.
But like in this game, it just feels overly annoying. Oh my God. And the fucking earrings or or the fairy calling out every goddamn cat and fucking calling out every like door that you could clearly fucking see is a secret door. It's like,
Yep.
God damn, dude. Like,
Yep.
holy fuck.
Yep. The only thing I do like a little bit about some of that is like if I put it down for a little bit and then I pick it up and I'm like, okay, where was I? And like I'll see this cave and I'm like, ah, what was in there? And I'll pop in and the princess or whatever will be like, I'm pretty sure you got everything in here. I'm like, oh, that's right, I did. And I just walk back out.
That's
Like
cool.
that's
That's
the
good.
only time that I'm like, I don't have to run around this area because she's basically like, there's nothing else in here.
I've never
I'm
even
like,
heard
okay,
that
cool.
dialogue because I literally fucking blocked it out. Like when I lived in Norway, Iowa, and the train would go by, I didn't hear the train anymore. Like I just blocked it out. Nothing.
It just yeah, yeah.
Um,
So,
yeah.
anyway, yeah.
I mean, the time travel shit, you've experienced it a little bit, but
Yeah.
you go to multiple different eras. Okay.
Yes. So I've heard.
Every dungeon's the same, laid out the same.
Yeah.
Everything's the same in each of these environments. It's always the same. So it does get really confusing trying to figure out, have I already cleared this? Like I'm in here again.
Oh,
Have I done
sure.
all this in this era? Or have, like, because it's all repeated. So it like sometimes the enemies don't even change from era to era, but there's new shit in the new era. So it's like, boy, I
I
don't
didn't
know
think
what the
about that.
fuck. Like, it does get a little fucky at times. What
Interesting. Okay.
the fuck just happened? So, anyways, that's something you'll contend with. But the boss fights in this game are fucking awesome. Like, there's some
Yeah,
really
I've had a
good boss
couple. They
fights.
were really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, really good boss. Have you fought the guy
Yep.
you haven't fought the, you haven't even got out of the first area.
No, but I've seen it.
You've seen the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to it's not really a big spoiler because it happens on pretty early, but the king's right-hand man, that guy, a big fucking surprise that
Yeah.
he's the one that steals the thing and opens the door. I'm like, could you make that any more obvious that was going to happen?
Yeah. No, they couldn't have. He was a dick from the fucking beginning. You just saw it
You
coming a
just get
million miles away.
you could see it coming 1,000 miles away. It's whatever.
Yeah. Got writing problems, man, but I hope you stick with it.
I will.
I might. Well, you say that.
Well, I'll stick with it for a little while longer at least.
I'll try to get back to it. We'll see. Depends on
Yeah.
if anybody in the Discord plays Wilds with me, Jason.
I like playing games by myself.
Get out over it. You need better company. I got you, bro. I finished Cyberpunk 2077.
Mm.
That game is in my top 5 of all time. I fucking love that game, dude. Like, I don't know where it goes in the top 5, maybe 4. Pushes Sunshine down, kicks kicks COD 4 off. So it's somewhere in there. That game fucking rules. And
Yeah, that's awesome.
listen, I'm gonna sound like a fucking gooner here, okay? But my favorite part of that game was Pan Am Palmer. I hate romancing in video games. I hate it. I've talked about it. We talked about this during our mixtape discussion, which is the fact that I'm putting mixtape and Cyberpunk together is a fucking crime against the gaming community. But I don't like romance options in games ever. They always feel shitty. They feel forced. You basically just have to be an absolute simp to get the character in the sack, so to speak. I mean, that's what you're doing, right?
That's what you're doing. That's your ultimate goal.
Yeah. The Pan Am relationship, I wasn't trying to fuck Pan Am, okay? I just liked her character. She was a badass. She is a ride or die character, very independent and all this stuff. And I was like, not always on her side in the dialogue option. I was like, hey man, this may be in the right choice, but that relationship still developed and we ended up fucking. All right. So it was like it was a great natural organic relationship, probably the best relationship I've ever experienced in a video game. It was done to perfection. So I I'm kind of low-key obsessed with the way that narrative was written. It's just perfectly done. And I mean, although storyline was very short in the grand scheme of the game, but that segment stuck with me through the entirety of the playthrough. It was such a good experience that it really carried me through the game. And that's probably just a credit to CD Projekt Red's narrative. I'm sure a lot of the same shit was in The Witcher 3 that I didn't play, but they developed a realistic feeling relationship with a character that got me weirdly. I don't know how to feel about it. It makes me uncomfortable. But
in the best way possible.
Though. Yeah, it's just weird. But it works so well. The gunplay is unbelievable in that game.
Yep.
They really knocked it out of the park. And I mean, I don't know if it's on everybody's top 5 list, but that game with how it launched in such a shit ass state to where it's at now.
It's a whole different game.
It's a whole different game. It's so good. I recommend anybody play it. It's a phenomenal thing. I just find it odd that whenever I think back on it, I think about fucking Pan Am first and foremost.
Yep.
It's so
I do
weird.
Too.
It's so
I
weird.
absolutely do. But it comes down to the writing. It's written really well, and I think a lot of it has to do with the type of character that she is too. She's not looking for anything. She's not you know, she's pretty hesitant even about you, you know, from the get-go, and you can choose to kinda push it a little bit and try to, like, you know, get in good with her. You don't have to. You can just kinda stay, you know, friends or whatever. But it's just it's so it just feels natural,
It does.
like,
Unlike
in a g in
anything else I've ever experienced in
y
game. Because
yes, yes,
romance options in games for the longest time have just been absolute shit. I mean, literally, they're
yeah,
garbage. They don't belong most of the time. This one belongs. Like, it fucking rules.
it
I just
just
wish there was more.
fits.
Wish there was so
Yeah,
much more. Because once you finish the Aldecaldo quest line, you haven't finished this fucking game somehow. I don't understand you.
because
Okay.
I keep going off and doing all the random side
Yeah.
shit.
But at the end of the game, a, you make a choice. Okay, so there's three options. I'm not gonna fuck you. Fuck you. I can't even talk about games I want to talk about because you haven't beat shit. But anyways, there's an option with the Aldecaldos at the end of the game. I chose that option, so I got more time with Pan Am and during that and stuff. And the ending was satisfying. And it, I don't know. The game is fucking incredible. Like
It
I
is.
didn't expect, and it's so weird for me because I bounced off of this so many times,
Mhm.
and I finally like stuck in and fuck. I probably, dude, I grindhouse this shit. Like I had 8-hour sessions with Cyberpunk, and that does not happen for me.
Damn.
But
No.
I was like in it when I was playing it, and I loved it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
fantastic game.
Yeah, it's just super well done, and even like the mission where you're, um, you know, you use that train, you know, and you guys are all kind of like around the campfire and stuff, and like she just kind of like leans on your shoulder, and
Yeah.
it's not like forced or anything like that, and then like you're kind of like, oh, is this the time? And it's like it's just done like slowly and
Mm-hmm.
and purposely, and then like your character's like, well, I'm just gonna go to bed. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like a build up.
Yeah.
It's you know, and it's just done so well.
But I mean, she's got the
Yeah.
attitude like if you
Oh
fucking
yeah.
do something wrong to her, she will fucking blow your house up. Like she's just
Yep.
got that like vibe, but it's like
Oh yeah.
it instills in us men, I can fix her like really hard,
Yeah.
and it fucks
Yeah.
me up bad.
Yeah.
Like it's
It's like
fucking
yeah, it
yeah,
does. And you're like kind of breaking through that shell that she's
yeah.
got around
Goddamn.
her. It just like slowly and methodically, and yeah, it's just well done, man.
Yeah. I've
So
never
good.
felt more attached to a character in a game before, and it's fucking
Yeah,
it's
I
weird.
know.
It's weirding me the fuck out, especially with she was in such a weird, like literally such a small portion of that game. But it's like
Well,
she
yeah, in the grand
she
scheme of things, yeah.
she just overtook the entire. I don't know,
Yep,
man. I
yep.
might be alone in that, but that I don't know. Fucking crazy.
No, you're not.
I feel like I'm exposing myself being a gooner to a fucking
Come on,
virtual
man.
girl.
Nothing wrong with that.
I guess not. She was designed to do that to us. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. You know, like I said, I played some more Mouse PI. I just want to finish that game at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I did some Elliot. I actually played some more Cyberpunk after you talked about it
You
last
just got
week.
to finish that game, dude.
I just got to finish it,
You
man.
got to be like there. What's your next main mission? Do you even know?
Uh, Um, shit, I don't know. I don't remember. I got to meet someone at Embers.
You are 2 missions away from the end of the game.
Okay, so I'm very close.
2 missions away. And you can go back
Okay.
after the game.
Right, I
You can,
that's what I just need to do.
you can,
I
you need to do that. Yeah.
I know I need to, and it tells you, like, this will, like you'll once you start this, you gotta finish it,
Is that
before
what
you do
it's
anything
telling?
else, and I'm
It,
like,
it does tell you that after you meet with the Lady at Embers, though. It's after
"Okay,
that. Because when you meet, well, did you do the rogue stuff
yeah,
with
yeah, I did all the
Johnny?
rogue stuff." Yep, yep.
Um, maybe you are at the end then. Have you got that pop up that says once you go here, there's no turning back type of thing? It does give
Yeah,
you a warning.
mhm,
Okay, so you are on the last
yep,
mission.
that's where I'm at, and I've gone to it a few times and then
You're like, nah,
backed out.
yeah, god damn
So,
it.
I just need to do that.
Just get
So
it
I
done,
will.
man. You can go
Yeah,
back
get it
and
done.
do shit later. It just
I know.
basically, it
I know.
doesn't like give you, it just like gives you the option to go back to your save before you went into the final mission.
Okay.
So
Okay. I can do that.
it's good. Got a good ending, depending on what you
Good.
choose. But it does have a hard choice at the end of the game.
Great.
Very, very hard choice. But it's very cool.
Great.
What else have I played this week, dude? Um, Nothing of relevance. I was gonna bring
Yeah.
some footage of Tetris Worlds PS2
Oh
game.
yeah.
I
Yep.
fucking you a Tetris guy?
I like Tetris. Yeah.
There's some fucking weird Tetris games.
Uh-huh.
Tetris World is a weird. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in Tetris World. Like you level up your little cube, and I don't know if it's just
Oh
you're
God, I
playing
forgot
regular.
about.
I don't know what the fucking do. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to progress something or I don't know what the fuck's going on in that game.
Huh.
But I was gonna bring it just to talk Tetris because Tetris rules, dude.
Tetris rules.
I
It
like
will. It will always rule.
I like Tetris.
Yep.
All right, ready for shop talk, dude?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right
Let's
back. Enjoy the fucking rap, dude.
Yeah. It rules. We'll be right back, guys.
Soft talks loaded, no map, no plan. Jason's got notes and Cam's gonna rant. Retro modern rumors delays. Somehow we're off topic and under eight. So buckle up, chat, we're back in the zone. Hot takes flying like we're all alone. Spawn point rolls and the tangent starts. Fade it down. Let's talk shop.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Spawn Point Podcast. We're on to our shop talk / news topic section. And last week was the big Sony news with, the whole not making discs anymore. And I saw this article that talked about how the president and CEO of Sony sold 225,000 shares of Sony stock right around the exact same time for an estimated $4.7 million. And the data was received from a recent SEC filing. And this sale was approximately 56.5% of their shares of this class of stock. Following this trade, they now own 173,000 shares of Sony stock. Gross. That's what I wrote in the thing.
Unbelievably gross.
Unbelievable.
Um,
Like, hello.
Yep.
That's
It
just
is a
like,
crime, market manipulation, but our president does it. So
oh God, yeah. So anyone can do it.
anyway, in terms of
Yeah.
that, I will say, sticking with the PlayStation digital only shenanigans,
Mhm.
they're taking a hit and they're feeling it. I said last week, you guys boycotting aren't going to make a difference. I still don't think you are, but if you cancel your PlayStation Plus, they're offering you half off for 3 months to come back. They say it at the cancellation screen. Their stock prices dropped significantly, so they're feeling it massively. So people out there are getting to them, but their overall response was about as bad as it could be. Their response was nothing. They showed a fight stick instead of addressing the
Yes.
ridiculous outlashing of people, which was where the fucking hell did that come from?
Right.
But you got Hall joysticks and you can swap out fucking shit in your new PlayStation licensed fight stick if you want. Okay, there's a whole marketplace for those already, but fuck. Okay,
There is.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, people aren't happy. I don't blame them. And
Oh,
I
they had
can't.
to see this coming, though, man. I just,
That's what I said. They have to have.
I know.
I don't know why they would be the first one to announce it because the Helix is going to be digital only as well. So they just had to come out and be like, Fuck all y'all, dude. We'll take the heat.
Yeah,
Because
doing it
now,
first.
yeah, because now, like I just don't understand it. I don't,
No.
unless they like, they told the Austria disk plant to switch to microprocessors or whatever the fuck they're doing now.
Yeah.
And they thought that that would leak out and they just wanted to get ahead of it. Maybe. But
Oh, you think? I didn't even think about that.
But even if that's the case, they could have let Microsoft take the heat. The fucking Steam
Right.
machine doesn't have a disk drive. So
No.
I mean, either way, it's a stupid ass
I
move.
I
But
think it's just
go ahead.
go.
I
No,
was
I
gonna
just
say,
was gonna
but
say
they can release that news if their fucking president's gonna drop all their goddamn stocks
yes.
anyway. So
Yeah. So I don't know if that like, but the timing still is off. Like regardless if this was his plan, like if even if they didn't announce this yet, they didn't change the what this plant was doing. Like all of this could have been done differently. It's just that all three of these things kind of like, well, they kind of all have to go together. So we're gonna talk. Well, and the whole stock thing too. I mean, that's public knowledge. Like people can find that shit out. So I don't know. It's just the whole thing is weird, and I think it still comes down to the fact that it's Sony. I mean, they're such a big company. They're the big player in video games right now. On top of that, Sony, multimedia, the movies and all that stuff. There's so much stuff involved in Sony, and then oh, now we're dropping discs for our. It's just, I don't know, man.
it's fucking absurd. I mean, people are
It
digging
is.
up shit like the PS4 launched with all these talking points about keeping physical alive and shit. And
Oh
then
yeah,
10 years later,
yeah. Drop it all.
I mean, yeah, we covered this last week. It's all
I
bad.
know.
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
Yep. This is just another point in the badness. The fact that he sold all these stocks.
It is a fucking
Doesn't look
crime.
good.
It's fucking insider trading. I would
Mhm.
imagine the fucking guy should get something for that, but he won't.
Yeah, for sure.
Terrible.
Terrible. Did you also see that premium mobile games are supposedly back stronger than they ever have in the past? So I just wanted to touch on this real quick. So there was a report that said uh, premium mobile games, which are basically not free to play games, they are you actually pay a price to play a game. A lot of this stuff is brought over from like PC, and players are actually purchasing games to play, and it's up 77% recently. And what I wrote in like our doc when I saw this was like, you know, people are interested enough in playing video games to play them on mobile. Like there's enough interest in gaming that people are like, "Oh, I'm going to buy this game on my mobile device." It's like just play a video game. Like play it on something that was designed to play these games, not your phone that you turn sideways and you touch the screen. It's just like if you're showing interest in this kind of stuff, maybe branch out just a little bit more and see what else is out there, because you have so many better options out there than what you could play on your phone. I mean, the
Mhm.
only thing to that is yes, I mean almost everyone has a phone. Maybe not everyone has a console that they can play on, but like you're spending the money, you're showing the interest. Obviously, it's you know 77% increase. It's going to show that people are interested in this. It's like then go play a actual video game on a system that was designed to play the video game. I don't know. I feel like I'm yelling at clouds right now, but
No, you know what though?
I
This tells me that the consumers are priced out of the game market, and gaming is now a premium
uh-huh.
luxury hobby. That's what this tells me.
Yep. Yep. Good point.
Because people can afford a $9.99 download of Balatro. I'm sure Balatro makes up a large portion of that
Yeah.
game's of the sales increase with premium mobile.
Yep.
But
good point. I don't know.
This industry stinks. I mean,
the whole freaking mobile thing. I don't.
No, I'm with you, and we've said that since the beginning. Like, mobile's a good place to start, but you should, progress to something more
right
official, because there's a lot of games out there that you're missing by just playing games on mobile.
Yes.
And they play
okay,
better
that's kind of...
on console as well.
Oh,
but
big time.
Your argument here is telling people that want to play Balatro to buy a $900 fucking console.
Yes.
So that's my issue.
That is very, very true.
Again,
it goes back to what we said. I sometimes forget, that we're in a slightly different spot with already having these machines, It's like, well, why doesn't everyone? It's like, well, not everyone can do what we do.
Gaming is for everybody. Even if you're 65 years old, if you buy a PlayStation 5, you will find something on there that you will like. There is something for you, for sure.
100%.
But if we were still in the days of $300 consoles, we could tell people to go buy consoles. We're now in the days of consoles are unbelievably expensive.
Yep.
So it makes it more difficult.
Going up.
Unfortunately. And Xbox is going to be sold at T-Mobile on a fucking mobile phone plan.
Yep.
How much you want to bet, dude? God.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that. It's going to happen.
What a shame. What a fucking shame. Oh, there's my background.
Anyway.
Pan Am's my background.
Ooh, that's nice.
I got a problem. Seriously, someone help me. Let's talk Xbox. We're going to skip the next one for just a second.
Oh,
because
that's totally fine.
Because we shit on PlayStation, now let's shit on Xbox.
Okay.
Good old Asha Sharma cuts 3,200 jobs and then gets a call from the Federal Reserve to be a specialist on jobs and productivity.
Interesting.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Hey, you're you're fucking slicing Xbox up. Why don't you fucking advise us as well?
Yeah.
How
do we slice our shit up?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god, dude. Oh, speaking of this, Undead Labs came out this week. They are separating from Xbox.
Yes.
But
I was going to pput that in and I'm like, I've already put so much shit in. I was going to talk about that anyway. Yeah. Totally separated. They're like, we're basically cutting ties, but don't worry, we are still planning on releasing State of Decay 3. So good on them.
Good on them. I hope that game sells gangbusters, because if it doesn't,
it's gonna have to.
Every company that's saying this, Double Fine.
Yeah.
There's Obsidian. Obsidian's working on a new Fallout, apparently. Yeah. And going away from Avowed 2, which is funny because Obsidian said they already were working on a new Fallout after New Vegas, but Bethesda squashed it. So now they're back to making a new Fallout, and Avowed 2 is going on the back burner. And I believe Obsidian is still with Microsoft.
They are as of now.
Okay.
Yeah, they were one of the ones that were like negotiating with Microsoft to basically stay on board. And I'm guessing if they're switching back to Fallout, that might make them happy and might make them stay on board. It's just like they're doing what Microsoft wants just to stay on board.
You know what's weird about them announcing they're working on Fallout? How fucking far out is that Fallout game going to be?
Yes. Right. I thought this.
I mean, shit, if they're just starting, they're fucking 4-5 years out probably.
Easily. And I would assume they have been working on Avowed 2 for a while now.
You think they cross a little bit?
Yeah. In one way or another, yeah. I don't know exactly how, but I mean, you. Or do you think they use some of the assets and stuff that they were using on the canceled
Too
Fallout?
old.
Do you think?
Yeah. When did New Vegas come out, dude? 2010?
Oh God, that was a long time ago.
I think those assets are probably shit now. But what did Obsidian do? It was 2010, dude. What a fucking noggin on this guy that can't hear out
Look
his
at
left
that.
ear.
Still works.
Yeah. What did Obsidian do before Avowed? You know?
They did. They
fuck.
had another RPG.
Outer Worlds.
Yes.
Is that it?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. There's Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds, and I get them fucked up every time.
Outer Wilds is different. That's a different developer.
Must have been Outer Worlds then.
Yeah, it was Outer Worlds. That's the one I was thinking of. And they're not doing
Pillars.
Outer Worlds 3.
Pillars and Grounded.
Oh yeah. Grounded. And Grounded 2's come. Are they doing Grounded 2's in early access?
Yeah. I don't think they're doing it.
I totally forgot about
this shit. Don't make any goddamn sense.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
They made Outer Worlds, and they're working on Outer World. Was Outer Worlds 2 out?
Outer Worlds 2 is out, yeah.
They did that too.
And then after that came out, they announced that they're not going to do a third one.
In July 2026, news outlets reported that as a part of downsizing operations at Microsoft Game Studios, as much as a quarter of staff working for Obsidian was made redundant.
Okay.
Yep. So their skeleton crew making a new Fallout game.
Oh, that's going to go well.
Sure. Just great.
Those games already take forever to come out, and now you've got a smaller team working on it.
Dude, what the
Good luck.
Are we doing?
Good luck.
What the fuck are we doing?
I love Fallout, man, but it's just like
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
Put me to fucking sleep, dude. 76 put me to sleep. Fucking 76 snoring.
Different beast altogether, being an online type of game. I think Fallout 4 was awesome.
You might be right. Anyways, I don't. Fuck me. I mean, are we still coming down from COVID? I feel like I've asked you that before. I don't know what to say. I think it's literally a matter of the bar being set too high for these games.
It is 100%. It's just another layer of the AAA game market that doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. The more we talk about this stuff, the more I just happy playing my indie games.
Dude, fucking fact. But like, you gotta like, the stat I always have to think about with this is like, me and you are in the minority. Like
I know
the 3% that buy more than 2 games a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, the budgets are too high.
Games are cool.
Games are fucking cool, man. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to pivot them off of Avowed. I think Avowed, people that played it liked it, but I think that there was a lot of negative discourse around it.
There was. I don't see an issue with that, you know, putting them on something else. It's just, I mean, Fallout is just such a huge franchise, and to think that they're basically starting now or recently or whenever.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
It's
would be
such a long ways off.
shocked as
They're
fuck if
already
that
on the
comes out. Yeah, I'd be shocked as
yeah,
shit.
and they're already on the chopping block, and it's like now you're gonna let them spend years making a new Fallout game?
Well,
I mean, New Vegas was great. Obsidian did a great job with that, but I don't know, man.
I think that's probably part of the discussions that they had with Microsoft. They probably that's probably what the discussions were all about. It's like, hey, if we keep you on, you're having to lay off
That
half to a quarter of your staff. And
right.
so the devs
And
that
you're gonna
said,
work on this game that we want you to work on instead of what you were working on.
"What
That's
a
what I'm saying. Like
fucking mess, dude."
it's basically they're bowing to them to stay on board. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. We'll do what you want. Yeah, you can cut half our staff. We just want to stay on board. And I don't know if I blame them. It just sucks.
This is all a result of Game Pass. Literally.
Yeah.
All of this is a result of Game Pass. Because Microsoft wanted to get devs in to push Game Pass, and then these massive games that these developers are making aren't receiving full sale prices. It's getting, they're not selling them at that price. They're fucking
Yeah.
going on Game Pass, so they get a fucking
Right.
cut, and that's it. So these devs that are legendary, like Avowed, I mean, fuck, Avowed not being on Game Pass with Obsidian's reputation being spotless as it was,
Mhm.
would have made, I don't know what the sales number, I don't know what the cuts are. They don't say that shit, but like if it sold at 60 outside of
Yeah.
Game Pass, they would have made so much fucking more money, and they would be in
Oh
a
yeah.
much better position
Yeah. Right.
financially than they are now. That's the same for every goddamn studio under Microsoft's banner. So,
100%.
literally, Game Pass has fucking ruined the industry.
It has. And it just sucks because it's like Obsidian is a great developer, but it's like they're, because they're owned by Microsoft, it's like it's like when games do well, like super well under the Microsoft umbrella, Microsoft is like, "Yeah, those are our boys." And then if it doesn't, then it's like, "Nah, let's cut them." It's just it's so shitty. And I get that that's business, but it's like, god damn, guys. I don't know.
What did they buy Blizzard for?
Fuck. Great question.
$5 billion. It was a big chunk of
It
money.
was it was insane. Oh, I thought you meant like why did they buy them?
Well, no,
That's still a good question.
but like,
Oh, it was astronomical.
okay,
I
but
think it was 5.
that's what they're that's it. Because
Yeah.
listen, they probably cut a deal. How this works is they say, hey, you'll go on Game Pass, we'll give you this.
Mhm.
So even if you make the best game of all time, you're getting this, and we're taking the rest. So fuck you.
Yep.
And
Yep.
also, even if your game's great and you only get this little fucking piddle dick crumb, you still might not be safe. We still might fucking cut your
Right.
ass. And guess
That's what I'm saying.
Then we cut your ass, and then you have this little crumb that we gave you to make your new
Yes.
game with to start
To
all
do
over
something
again.
else with. Yep. Yep. It's fucking shitty.
Can we?
That's what I'm
Actually,
saying. Like it's just
oh my god, Game Pass is so cool for the consumer, but it is fucking absolutely ruined the industry. If I would have known that this is what was going to come of that, I would have fucking never been on board with it from the jump.
Right.
I didn't ever predict that was the case, but also when it started, it was just indie shit.
Yes.
And it was just Microsoft, or it was just Microsoft owned studios before they started acquiring everybody and then
Right.
fucking ruining everything.
Right. So I think with Game Pass, they talk about, it's a lot of their first party stuff. Maybe just keep it to Microsoft Studios on Game Pass instead of these companies that you acquired. Let them still, if you're going to cut them, if their thing doesn't do well, let them be outside of Game Pass.
They should be.
They absolutely should be.
I mean,
It's just not fair.
these heads of these devs have to be
Oh, God.
fucking pissed. They
Oh,
got
I
swindled.
would be. Yes. I'd be like, nah, we're good.
What a shit show.
But they see those dollar signs when they want to be acquired, and they think that that's going to pay off, and it ultimately with Game Pass it does not.
Nope.
It does not.
Fucking gross.
Anyway, it's ridiculous. Did you see that Criterion is being rebranded as a Battlefield studio?
Makes me want to cry.
It certainly does. They make such good racing games.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we're gonna keep you as a Battlefield developer. Throw all your racing talent aside and focus on your gunplay.
Do you know what franchise this kills? Need for Speed.
Besides, oh,
Need for Speed just transitioned from Ghost to Criterion.
it did.
They ain't gonna make a Need for Speed by the Battlefield studio. I can tell you that.
Fuck no. Oh, dude.
The Need for Speed.
I just wanted a new Burnout, but God, that Need for Speed.
I would love
that's a whole nother layer.
Criterion's made racing
Fuck
games
that.
since their inception. That's fucked up.
Oh, God damn, dude.
Yep. God, this shit is so depressing.
I know. I was looking through this shit as before we started, and I'm like, ugh, negative, ugh, negative, ugh, negative.
It doesn't
But
get
we
better.
got it. It's part. It does
Yeah.
not get better. What is we're talking about?
Dude, if I could have found a positive news story, I would have thrown it in here, but there just ain't nothing.
There is not.
College Football 27 launches with microtransactions baked into the single-player modes in Dynasty and Road to Glory. Now, this actually got reverted.
What?
This got reverted. The community took a stance. They were very vocal. And so, as of yesterday, EA put out a statement saying that they fucked up and they're putting all the modes back in.
Oh, I did not
and
see that.
they're removing all the microtransactions. Fucking duh, you fucking idiots. Okay, look. Oh my God. Okay, so let me just break this down a little better. Okay, for those of you that don't play football games, Road to Glory. That's the main issue. Road to Glory is you create a character and you play through their college career. Once you get to the end of the college career, it's over. Game's done. And they expected you to pay money to level up your character in a single player mode that when you get to the end, erases. What in God's grain earth name are they thinking with that? At least with Dynasty. Well, the problem is this isn't going to they're going to try to squeeze this in next year. I would guess, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, though, Dynasty, you have like 30 seasons, which leveling up your coach. I mean, there's at least a lot of game there, but inevitably Dynasty comes to an end. There's a hard stopping point, and that's also a single player mode. So this would have been
I don't know, man.
Absolutely bizarre if it went through and it would have changed microtransaction. I mean, God damn it. This would have been the introduction to that in single player games. And we went, if it stayed in, we could have saw that in narrative focused games as well, which would be fucking catastrophic. Sure. So I'm glad that they have backtracked on that.
So glad. Well, thanks everyone for speaking up. I know it doesn't always go in your favor, but this time it sounds like it did.
Well, I mean, they marketed college football as like the community's game, right? You can make your own sandbox experience in these games and stuff. And then that was completely against that. So, yeah, I'm glad they backtracked on it.
Yeah,
I can tell you it would. Well, you know what? I can't tell you nothing. People probably would have bought it.
Oh, they still would have, which is sad, but
very sad.
It's nature of the beast.
Fucking stupid ass shits. Okay,
Yeah,
God.
this stuff's out of my wheelhouse. Like I don't play these games, but I do understand the backlash, and
I mean, think about
glad it
playing
did
God
something.
of War and you can't level up, or think about playing
Yeah.
fucking
Oh
Last of Us
fuck
and you
that,
can't level
dude.
up unless you fucking swipe your credit card. And then at the end of the experience, your game's over. You got to start over from a fresh file with no microtransactions.
Right.
What the fuck
You
is
know,
that?
we've talked about how there's not a whole lot out there that would keep us from playing games. That might do it for
Oh,
me.
for sure. That might do it for me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking terrible. Last thing before we get to the Nintendo section as I die.
Yep. Barely make it.
The Steam machine is experiencing the red line of death.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, get your towels out, boys. You remember back in the 360 days, if you
Yes.
overheated your system by
Overheated it.
wrapping it in towels, it would work.
Yep.
Funny stuff. But
Yep.
the Steam machine, $1,200 machine, is fucking already getting reports of it red line of deathing and not working.
Yep.
So don't buy one of those. I mean, fuck, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Does that even happen, bro?
I don't know.
What
I
do you,
saw that. I saw that one article. I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me already!" It's barely been
yeah,
out.
it's been out like 2 weeks. It's fucking already
Yeah.
busting. Retarded. Yeah. Do we have anything
Yep.
good
Get
in
your towels
fucking
out.
Nintendo time?
Overheat it.
Overheat it.
Yeah.
God, that was so ridiculous. I actually had to do that on one of my.
I did it on one of mine.
Yeah. Bricked
It
on
worked.
Me. It did work. I think you had to wrap it in a damp towel too. It was fucked up.
I don't remember. I just remember doing it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this actually worked." I think I don't think it worked forever though. I
No.
think I still ended up having a issue with that one.
Yeah, it bricked
Yep.
mine too. I had to end up buying a different one too, but
Yep, I did too.
worked for a little
I
bit.
did the old. I think I traded it. I think I got it to work like
Just
just
enough?
enough, and I traded it in and got a new
What a
different one. I went
What a
to
scumbag.
I know, it was a dick move, but I went to one store, traded it in, got my store credit, and went to a different store and bought a new one.
Good for you.
I know. That's what I had to do.
Fuck them.
Yep.
Nintendo time.
Okay.
It's Nintendo time!
Ugh.
Okay, so I'm gonna contradict myself a little bit from my
Okay.
earlier statement about mobile games.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
go play something on a console. But I did actually enjoy Mario Kart Tour.
Are you fucking serious? I did not expect that from you.
Yeah, yeah. I played it, a bit. I haven't played it in a while, but I did play it. I liked that it was a vertical, one-handed Mario Kart game.
Mhm.
Like I could just, it had a ton of tracks, had a ton of content. I was like, this is actually not terrible. Well, they are shutting it down. So servers are going to go offline on September 30th, and there is no plans to keep this game running offline. So I am not one that spent money on this. You could
Good.
just kind of grind stuff out and still play it. So I'm not losing out there, but a lot of people have spent money on this game and it's just basically going bye-bye. So it's kind of a bummer,
Big
you know,
time.
for the people that were into this. I would, like I said, I would pop in and do like the daily, stuff and get my rewards and I just it played well. I thought it was
Mhm.
fine. So, but yeah, shutting her down.
Shutting her down.
Shutting her down.
Bummer.
Bummer.
Terrible
That's
for
all
the
I got.
industry. Fucking terrible for the industry. Just the worst.
It is. Yep.
Never. It just
But on
doesn't get
a
any better.
yeah, on a positive note, I saw that the Crew Motorfest is coming to Switch 2 in October. I think that's freaking cool.
It's like a layer of gold on top of a pile of shit.
Yes.
Uh.
Yes. I mean, think what you will on that game. I mean, some people really enjoyed it. I personally really enjoyed that game. I know it's not for everyone with the kind of sort of they're not really loot boxes, but they kind of are. It's not
Mhm.
anything you're paying for. You're just finding these things out in the open world, and that's what you use to basically level up your car. I liked that whole numbering, system. Like, ooh, this piece is just like 5 points higher than the one before.
Yep.
Did I notice much in the racing itself? Not really. I liked to be able to just keep making my car a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better over time. And I thought the gameplay was fine. I thought it was an enjoyable racing game.
Mhm.
And this is going to be the closest thing to like a Forza style game on a Switch system.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool. I follow a couple like Switch, Facebook groups and stuff, and a lot of people were posting, about this, and I was curious, so I went through like the comments, and it's a little bit of both. People are like, great, game wasn't great to begin with. I don't really care. And then there's a handful of people that are like, actually, I think this is really cool. I think this
Mhm.
is a good thing to have on the Switch, an actual, full open world, you know, racing game Forza style on the Switch too. Probably
Yeah.
won't run as well as it did on the Series X, but it'll be there. I think that's cool.
I think it's cool too.
So
Patent pending
yeah,
45 FPS.
yeah, the old that old middle ground there
Yeah.
between 30 and 60.
Motorfest
It
is a
works
cool
though.
game. It didn't hold me very long, unfortunately, but it's a cool game.
Yeah,
I have nothing
there
wrong with it.
there was something about those crew games that it worked for me. I played the hell out of the first one.
Mhm.
I played a lot of the Crew 2, um, and then Motorfest was like it kind of scaled things down, in
Mhm.
like map size and all this stuff. I mean, the Crew in the Crew 2 was basically a condensed United States. I mean, it was
Mhm.
absolutely massive,
Mhm.
but it had a lot of like empty areas,
Yep.
that you drove through. The Motorfest kind of really condensed things, but really, packed a lot more content into a smaller map. And I
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
No, they were cool games.
Yeah.
I remember driving through Iowa and Crew 2, and it was just a fucking
Yep.
cornfield,
Yep.
literally.
Yep.
But cool games, though. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a good addition.
I think so.
All right, a couple things here to end the show with. Some polls. So,
Oh yeah.
I asked what the biggest problem is with modern gaming. Too expensive. Number one vote. Too many
Yep.
live services got a vote, and too many unfinished launches got a vote.
Yep.
Goes back to what we said about it's now a luxury premium hobby.
Yep.
So, fuck.
Yep.
Not good.
Put out a game and then patch it later.
Yep. Bad.
Don't love that.
Don't love that at all. God damn it.
Nope.
And then what makes you try a new game? Trailers, nothing. Reviews got 2 votes, I think. Word of mouth, 3 votes, 50% of the vote. And it's on Game Pass PS Plus, got a vote as well.
Can see that.
Seems about
Try
right.
something out. You're already paying for a service, doesn't cost you anything extra to try a new game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you enjoy those games, go purchase them outside of Game Pass.
Yep.
Support the devs.
That's the only way they're going to survive at this
I
point.
know.
Boy, it's going to be, slaughterhouse
Yeah.
going on around everywhere.
Oh man.
It
Yeah.
just stinks. Jason, you got a big month ahead of you for game releases, I think.
There's a few in there that I'm interested in.
God damn it.
Splatoon Raiders.
Splatoon Raiders. Splatoon Raiders is coming out. That'll be cool for you.
What else?
God damn it. Let me just rip through. We forgot to do this, so I'm fucking squeaking it
Yeah.
in here real quick.
Yeah.
The Backyard Baseball remake looks pretty cool. People are liking that.
It does. It does.
People are kind of digging it. It's already
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Halo Campaign Evolve is supposed to come out on the 28th.
Oh, that's right.
I have no interest in that.
I gotta play that.
Just seems like a fucking waste to me, dude.
I know, but goddamn, I just love that
really
game.
I know. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
It'll be on Game Pass though, right?
I would assume.
I'll play it there.
You fucking shit ass. We just talked about buying games.
I'm going to play it and then discontinue Game Pass.
Oh, there you go. Dench Attack comes out on the 15th, 3 days. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like train
Yep.
game. Looks kind of
Train
cool.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Yep. I'm excited for that. I think that's the highlights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's not as big of a. Oh, Digimon Story Time Strangers out on the Switch.
Oh, that's right. I mean, I watched some. I mean, I already knew that you had said that it was kind of the game that Pokemon players were kind of switching over to,
Mhm.
and from what I've seen, even on the Switch 2 reviews and stuff on it, they're like, this game is really good.
Yeah, people love that game. I said it.
Yeah.
It's not a big
you did.
audience, but those people
You
that
called it.
played it love the fuck out of it. So still on my wish list, but that game's full price. So fucking Christ.
Yes, it is, and it's another big title. So
yes,
you could sink a lot of time into that one.
You sure can. Well, I'm sicker than fucking shit on a shingle. So
let's call it.
Jason, thanks for joining me again, dude.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for powering through.
You betcha.
I've had my sick times too, so it's rough, but
God damn it. I just feel bad for everybody listening because I sound like I hurt. I do kind of hurt, but we're here.
You do.
We're doing the damn thing.
We're doing it for you guys.
Dude, I don't know what I'm going to play now. I kind of feel like I'm out of shit again.
Isn't that weird? Like, I get that feeling all the time, and then I look at my list of stuff, and I'm like, there is so much shit in here.
I know.
Why do I feel like I'm out of something to play?
Right. Then I end up buying some.
I know the feeling.
Fucking idiot.
I know the feeling.
And I end up buying some and fucking stupid ass bitch. I'll probably stick on Monster Hunter. It's hard, man. You got to talk about a game on the show every week that's different. It's tough. Tough out here for. Even though we make hundreds of dollars a month from the show. But
I mean, that's how we get all our games.
Damn right.
It's all the sponsors and our Patreon and all that stuff that just, I mean, money is just flooding into this thing. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yep.
So
really
thanks for that, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We appreciate that.
Couldn't do it without you. Boy, that sounds bad to say. No, but really, we do appreciate all you guys commenting and liking and stuff.
It's a joke.
We're just being fuckers because I'm still pissed
facetious
about the AI shit. I'm still mad.
We're going to fix it.
We're working on it.
We are.
Can't say we didn't try, chat.
Nope.
Can't say we didn't try.
Nope.
All right. Well, more shorts coming your way this week. Probably from Jason because my voice is fucked. So I'll get those out for
already got some in the pipeline. Yep.
He gave me a big old pipeline, so we're going to rip those out. And we'll be back next week to talk about
more shit.
Big hops.
Hopefully. I'm going to find a cooking game.
Dude, let's go. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'll play some cooking sim. Dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Cooking sim, mate. That game sucks, but
we'll try to come back next week with some more positive news. There's just some
we will.
Shit we had to talk about.
And I will be better energy guy.
Yes, you'll feel better, hopefully.
All right.
Hopefully it's not sticking around that long. All right.
I fucking hope not, dude. Shit.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.